When patience is not a virtue. Hello, you all. I'm Diana Brienne. Well, I got to thinking today about patience and it being a virtue and it not being a virtue. Well, I believe that to some degree, patience is a virtue. If we plant a seed in the ground, we're going to have to be patient as long as we're watering it and placing it in the right soil. We're going to have to be patient for it to grow. It's not going to grow on our timing. It's going to grow on its timing. So that's good patience, and that's when patience comes in as a virtue. But I often think people use patience as an excuse to justify not doing the work to make what it is that they want happen to happen. And so I truly believe that sometimes patience works against us. I knew someone many years ago who made a phone call with a request, and the other person said, well, I'll get back to you. And they never got back to them. Well, a week after they made the phone call, I said to them, I said, why don't you call them back and follow up? And they said, no, I'm going to be patient. A year later, of course, they never heard back, and they were still being patient. And I think that was most certainly not when patience was being a virtue. I think sometimes that we have to pursue a goal more than one time. We have to pursue an objective more than one time. It's not just a matter of being patient. I think that there are times, yes, that we have to be patient, but not to use it as an excuse to keep us from pursuing what it is that we want to pursue. Sometimes we have to go back again and again and again in life to make something happen. And if we use patience as an excuse not to go back or not to continue to do the work to make our dreams happen, then it's really not a virtue. It's really working against us. The other day, someone told me that, again, the patience, just be patient in their own life about something that they were going through. And I said to them, I said, you know what? I think patience is working against you. I think you need to look at other opportunities and other areas because that one may not work out. And they said, no, I'm just going to be patient. Well, maybe it will work out. And I think keeping that door open is a wise choice. But I also think pursuing other avenues as well at the same time may be a better choice as well. And so I think sometimes we get locked into this mentality of being patient in relationships that we really shouldn't be patient with. Some people have bad behavior, they're choosing bad behavior, and they're taking advantage of our good nature of being patient with them, when indeed, in some cases, we should not be patient with that person. We should hold them accountable for their actions and their behaviors if they continue to do so in that way. And so I think sometimes as people use patience as a virtue so that they don't have to confront certain situations, so they don't have to deal with certain situations, so that they can justify not doing the work to make better things happen in their lives. So yes, there's times that patience does work to our advantage. There's times that we do need to be patient, but there are also times that patience is not a virtue. From my house to yours, God bless you, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you will, and I hope to talk to you then. Bye-bye.